Good afternoon, Bears Game Podcast. This is Victor here, coming at you today. We're going freestyle, my friends. Today is Sunday, and if you might have noticed, we've got a new camera, we got a new hat. But now this hat is a older hat. What I would say is from 2018. This is the 2018 NFC Championship hat, but it's brand new, found it on eBay. I'm wearing it for good luck, right? For positivity. This year was the last year. I think this is a good reason I bought this hat. It wasn't for that until it came to me right now. This was the last time, obviously, friends, that we've won the NFC Championship. Was 2018. It is now 2025. Let's see if we can break this drought. And let's see if Caleb Williams and Tyrique Stevenson. You might say, wow, why are you focusing on those two? I am focusing on Caleb Williams because he had a solid game. You know, we were winning the game. Everybody remembers, friends. Everybody remembers the Hail Mary from hell. It was a game that is, I'm sure, burned in the memories of all Bears fans to have felt victory snatched again from the clutches of victory. You know, it's almost like the double doink this year, the double doink, which prevented us going for furthering the playoffs, and we got knocked out by the Eagles. My friends, that was rough. The double doink was rough. I think that was still tops it. But the interception from the Hail Mary, I'm sorry, it wasn't interception. It was the catch that bounced off the hands of, I'm not sure if it was Tyrique that it bounced off his hands. I'm not sure. Probably. But if you all remember, he was out of position, waving to the crowd, not locked in. He was all this and that, like, it's done, fellas, it's done. And the ball bounced out of the hands off of a Bear. I'm pretty sure it was Tyrique. And into the hands of the receiver. And they caught the ball. Insane touchdown. Commanders won. We were winning up by 4. That's all they needed was the touchdown. That, friends, was... Ugh. So, with that being said, you know, I'm sure you guys have, I don't need to go with the stats, who's injured, who's not. I'm sure if you're paying attention, you know already. You already know the Vegas line that the Commanders are favored to win. I believe by a point or 4, I'm not sure what it is, what's the spread. But we all know the obvious. If you've been paying attention, I don't need to be the 100th person to tell you who's injured, who's not. Everyone knows Kyler Gordon's coming back. Everyone knows that the new replacement for Braxton Jones at the front there, left tackle. It was rough. It was rough at left tackle. Now we got the new kid who's stepping in, rookie. Let's see what he can do. His name escapes me for right now. I'm sorry. But the new kid's on the left tackle. I'm sure you know already. And the key is, I feel, put yourselves, my friends, in the Commanders. I believe, and I'm hoping on, that arrogance is their end. Arrogance. They are at home. They know what they did to us last year. I'm hoping, and I'm feeling this, that they're going to be like, not in our house. We're going to show them again what we did to them last year. But there's something different with the Bears, my friends. There's something different cooking. You put yourselves in Tyrique Stevenson's shoes. This man apologized last year. You're giving people grace. It's all about grace, my friends. He's getting grace. He apologized. Through the rest of that season, we had no problems with this man. This guy isn't a repeat offender type of guy. Everybody makes mistakes. It's the ones that keep making mistakes is where I lose my hat. But the way he's been locked in, got Jalen Johnson out. Tyrique Stevenson has stepped up to the plate. He changed his numbers, just turned around. And this guy he's been solid. He's always been a solid corner. Now, you're him. He's been playing great these 4 games. Great play. You guys saw that diving interception. That was insane. So, where I'm dialing in his mentality. This is the fun part. I know in my soul he wants revenge. There's no more better gasoline, if I'm saying that correctly. There's no better energy than revenge. Nothing sweeter, okay? This team, especially the guys that were here last year, a lot of new faces, okay? They're not feeling what we're feeling. We're not feeling the guys that were here last year. Kmet, maybe we'll see something out of him with the odds, because he's had horrible play, Cole Kmet. We're done with him. Oh, he will be gone next year. Trust this. Now you got Colston Loveland, who's his obvious replacement. He's going to be tight end 1. He's back. Kyler Gordon's back. We got guys coming back healthy. Jalen Johnson's still out. Caleb wants revenge. He wants it. My friends, he's won me over. I didn't write him off last year. It's a rookie year. Rookie year on an insane team with an insane franchise. Are you kidding me? Caleb Williams, and my judgment towards him on any other team in the NFL, totally different story. But because he came to the Bears organization, if you've been a Bear fan as long as I have, 1985, 40 years, as long as I've been a fan. I'm born in 78. Go do the math. So, die hard, okay? Born and raised in this lovely city of Chicago. Caleb wants revenge. Tyreek Stevenson wants revenge. I have this instinctual feeling that he's going to be all over that field like white on rice in a snowstorm. I can feel it. I can feel it in my soul. Caleb, it's a different man. It's a different man last year. Different man. This man started off this season. Do you guys know his stats? The first in history of the NFL to have the best touchdown to interception ratio. 8 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, 27 touchdowns, whatever it was. Insane. Peyton Manning had some 26 interceptions his first season. Cam Newton, 21. All of them. This guy is the guy. Now, is he the guy, like, as in saying, is he our Tom Brady, Michael Jordan? No, I'm not saying that. You don't need a Tom Brady or a Patrick Mahomes or even those two who stand out. You don't need that to win Super Bowls. You need a solid, like in the famous words of Cam Newton, a game manager. You need a game manager, a guy that can manage the plays. Doesn't have to be Superman, because when you got quarterbacks like those two, they have to do heroics to compensate for things that are lacking in the team. That's how they win Super Bowls. That's why they look so great, is because they are. But if you have a solid smash mouth defense, don't ever forget 1985. McMahon was a good quarterback, but he wasn't nowhere near any of these elite guys. He's not, think of it, Joe Namath. I wouldn't even put him up there with Troy Aikman at all. I wouldn't even put him up there with Joe Namath. What's his name? From Dan Marino from the Miami. I wouldn't put him up there with anybody. None of those elite guys. The legends. Oh, I can go on and on. I would say he's probably like a better than Jay Cutler. But, yeah. Look, Eli Manning, he was good. But he was not his brother. A lot of people have won Super Bowls. You just need a good team, a good coach, and guys to work together. Very possible. So, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this. All week long, I've been up and down. Nervous, remembering last year. But this man's different. We have a different coach. It's a different regime, my friends. It's a different world. With Ben Johnson at the spear, at the tip of the dagger. The tip of the dagger, we have your Ben Johnson. Let me tell you about Ben Johnson. I'm going to keep this under 11 minutes. But let me tell you, Ben Johnson is a maniac. He's psychotic. He's a lunatic. In all the best kinds of ways, my friend. This man is my guy. I ain't never seen anything like this on I mean, Ditka was the old school smash mouth, old school that fit then. He was destined for one of those. But since Ditka, no one even close to this guy. This guy is a lunatic. I love it. You see how we got so upset when they didn't score at the end zone after they got so many chances, so many interceptions, so many chances, couldn't put it in? Because there's a running game, severe running game problem. Everyone knows this. But did you see his face? Oh gosh, he's a maniac. He's a maniac. I love him. Good, better, best. Oh my goodness, in the locker room. Never let it rest. Till the good get better. And the better get best. 1, 2, 3 Bears. I mean, are you kidding me, man? Brother, sister, I have not seen a locker room chant like that in this city. Not in this city. That shit gave me, forgive my language, it gave me juice. Had me amped up. Been not since 2018 when Nagy, boom, everybody remember that? Boom, 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 dude. 2018, it's less about the Bears and more about my children and their excitement when this team went to the playoffs and won and beat the Rams, who were the #1 offense in the league. We beat them at home. Super cold. They couldn't handle it here. Too cold. The Bears took care of business. Trubisky took care of business. Enough. Beat Jared Goff. He's a different man now. Trubisky, yeah, we obviously know. We obviously know it was our defense that was insane. Insane defense. The offense with Trubisky could have happened, but we all know. We don't need to go there. But the win was an amazing on my son's birthday. Fantastic day. Good memories. This is for my soul, my friends. This is for my soul. It's all good. My kids, I love them. They're #1. So, I think we can beat these guys. Okay? Caleb's a different man. I think Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson had a talk behind closed doors. And I think Ben Johnson said, listen to me. If you do what you did last year, getting sacked every 5 seconds and holding on to that damn football like you were last year, I'm gonna go apeshit. I'm gonna go straight. Yeah, I think so. He just straight, mano y mano. And there's an understanding. There's an understanding between these two men. And there's a respect. Because I think he pulled him aside. He said, listen to me, son. I came here for you. I came here for you. That's right. I came here for you. I know what you put on your cell phone. You want 8 Super Bowls? Well, let's do this then. Let's do this. Me and you. Let's turn Chicago around, huh? But like a maniac. Alone. Mano y mano. Just the two of them. Okay? I believe. I don't know, but there's something different. Ben, compared to Eberflus, don't even get me started. It's a night and day. It's a night and day situation. And I'm not just going by what I saw in Detroit, the #1 offense in the league last year, led by Ben Johnson. I'm not just going by that alone. That's just a piece of the action. This man is an animal. Ben Johnson. He's a tiger. And I believe sometimes, like in any marriage, if it's right, it's right. Obviously, Caleb is tough as nails. But he's got that little soft in him that I like. I love when he goes, go Bears. I love it. He doesn't say, go Bears. Bye, go Bears. But that man's tough. He's tough on the field. Yes, body language was an issue last year. Oh, Ben Johnson made it public that conversation was already had. There was no secrets about that. Public. I lied. I went over. I have to get this out. This is huge. So, what I'm trying to say is, I hope you're still with me. Please stick to the end. My prediction. Don't leave. What I'm feeling is these two have had talks. This is Ben going on. Ben Johnson has been going on with Caleb. These talks since preseason. Like, see that? They've gone over the tape. When you were down on the floor for too long, you didn't get up quick. Shake it off. Body language. Body language has changed. Attitude has changed. His play has changed. He has started off this season much better than last year. How many sacks has he taken so far? Game 5. Game 5. What are we at now? 4. Is the big one. We have the bye week. We've rested. We've thought about it. And what I've said, after the bye week, from a victory is totally different from a bye week from a loss. Sorry, if this bye week was from a loss last 2 weeks ago, there would have been supreme low confidence in this game. Supreme. Tomorrow, my friends, we are going to go to the Commanders Stadium, and we are going to beat them 27-24. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to be a tight one. It's going to be tight like last year. It's going to be tight. I don't imagine an ass kicking to them. No. Now the defense. Watch out. Watch for Tyreek Stevenson. Keep your eyes peeled, my friends. You've heard my prediction. 27-24. Go Bears. God bless. Sorry, I have not dropped a video in a long time. My wife was in the hospital. Prayers for her. She's back home. She was having problems, but she's back. Prayers for the family. Warriors, bring them on. God bless. Love you guys. Victor, out.